Hello, my name is Briley Ward, and I would like to take you back to the 1960s. America is fighting a devastating war in Vietnam, the civil rights movement is in full swing, man walks on the moon, and America has been taken over by hippie culture. And one of the most important flagships of their lifestyle is seen on roads everywhere, which is the VW bus. And that is the object that I have chosen to represent myself. I have this metal VW bus replica that I got on vacation in Fernandina Beach, Florida. And I believe that this object represents me because it represents my personality, my hobbies, my interests, and even my life as a mother. I've always been interested in hippie culture and specifically Volkswagen buses. So I've done a lot of research over the years and read a lot about it, watched movies, documentaries about it. So I believe that I've really captured the essence of what the VW bus represents whenever it comes to hippie culture. So, you know, it shows my interest in travel, my love for the beach, my spirit, and my son. It represents my son because out of all of the VW buses that I have collected over the years, this one right here is his absolute favorite. I don't let him play with it very much, but he is always begging me to play with it. And I just think that's so interesting that out of all the buses that I have, this one is his favorite. So since the VW bus also represents hippie culture, I believe that that kind of represents my parenting style because I really try to parent in a peaceful and calm way and really make sure that my son knows to love himself. So speaking of my, interest in hippie culture, the VW bus represents a whole group of people who are rebellious yet peaceful. And I've always found that so interesting. And I believe that that really represents myself. I honestly believe that if I lived in the 60s, I would probably be a part of that group of people. So, I love that they have a loving and free-spirited attitude. So I believe that this really represents my personality. It also represents my wanderlust and my longing to travel just wherever I can. I would love to travel anywhere and everywhere that I can, even if it's just an hour away, just a road trip. I love to travel. And so, the VW bus really encapsulates that vagabond existence that a lot of hippies lived back then, because they would just load up their VW bus and just drive, just go wherever they could, and oftentimes they even lived in them. So I've just always thought that was so cool and such a free and awesome lifestyle to live. I'm sure it came with its own difficulties, but I've always found that very interesting, and I've always wanted to try it someday. So it also shows my love for the beach because this is obviously a VW bus that is ready to go to the beach, has surfboards on top. So, and I bought it at the beach. So it also shows my interest in beach trips and going whenever I can. So, it really encapsulates my life, my interests, my hobbies, and my son, my life as a mother. So it really represents me. It represents an entire culture, but it also represents me. So sometimes a hobby like collecting VW buses can be much more telling than you would think. So thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you have a great day.